So we have great fucking news. Like, this is great news, and I apologize for cussing so early. Like, I'm supposed to be going to the gym. I'm hitting my pre-workout right now, which is my coffee. Sparking Zero on the Twitter page, Dragon Ball Games Twitter page, they just dropped the update patch. This update patch that's releasing with DLC Pack 1 is insane. When I mean it's insane, it basically fixes the game. And it's probably going to bring back so many casual players. And here's why. I'll tell you. So first off, I'm only going to talk about the most important things. Okay. So I'm going to show this. I reposted this on my Twitter. Player match. The quick match has been changed to a specific. Okay, I can't read. The quick match has been changed to a specification that matches with opponents immediately without entering in the room. Y'all don't understand how this was probably the biggest. This was the biggest complaint that Sparking Zero had. We only had rank matches, story mode, and tournaments and invite system, which is great. I'm not complaining about that. But all we wanted for online players like myself that don't want to just sweat on rank all the time. I have a job. I don't have time to be the best player. I want to play some casual matches. We finally have a casual match mode, and I am so happy. I am so happy. Yes, player match has been changed, and this is great. This is great for the community. This is great for new players that are now going to want to come back to Sparking Zero. And I will make a video on this because this needs to be shown a little bit more, because I want everybody to come back. I want this game to do great. Now, what else? Combat-wise, there is some stuff I want to highlight that I repost that needs to be talked about. They nerfed Wild Sense and they nerfed super counters. Yes. Yo, bro. A lot of the people, so I'll say this. I'm not a person that complains about Wild Sense or super counters because I myself as a player, I was forced to get good, basically. Yep. You're forced to get good. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about. For those who like to play the game at a high level, I like to compete as well. I like to play with, the best fighter, and I don't complain about certain skills in the game because I know you can adapt. So like Wild Sense, I understand the whole complaint about Wild Sense being exploited. I get it. There's players that just stay back and they don't want to fight you and they just rely on Wild Sense. Those are the players that are trash. Yes, you that are looking at this camera right now, you are trash at this game. You're not good. For the UI players that rely on Wild Sense 2 that only stay back, you're trash. I am sorry. You are a horrible player. Listen, anyone that uses anything besides Vidal on DP, we know about Vidal. Matter of fact, let me not get into it because I feel like this is going to be a hate video. I don't want it to be a hate because I really hate some of these fucking players. Now, super counters. I didn't have too much complaint about super counters. I honestly didn't have too much complaints about it because I switched to PC side, and on the PC side, super counters are way more what's the word? They're more efficient with the inputs. Like, it actually works better than the PS5 version. The only thing that sucks about the PC version and on the PS5, when you join someone else's, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you enter a map that you didn't host, you're playing in their Ethernet. You're playing on their Wi-Fi basically. So if they lag, you're going to lag, even though you have good connection. There's one thing I learned about this game that pisses me off, and a lot of the other Sparking Zero players that do know the game really well. Because I watch a lot of you guys that play at a high level, because I like to learn. What's the other big thing, right? I like this kid, I ain't gonna lie. Mike Too Funny, he's a content creator on YouTube. I love this kid. Positive energy. He's been very consistent with his upload. I gotta give it to this kid. I like him. All right, so he posted the patch notes. Functionalities adjustments. Episode battles is now possible to change the difficulty even with using a dragon orb. Okay, I'm not a person that plays that, but I know a lot of you guys that do. Custom battles. More situations, effects, and text that you can set have been added. Interesting. So they gave, I guess, they added more new stuff to custom match. Player match. I already told you guys this. Has been changed so that you do not enter a room and instead you get immediately matched up with an opponent. I love this. this is again the biggest W. Rank match. A wait time has been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. Battle setup. You can now see the control explanations when selecting a character. Oh, I did not see this. That's actually kind of dope. Matter of fact, that's actually kind of cool. Training. Okay, the option guarding attack after attacks has been added when playing against CPU. Okay. Charge attacks, smash attacks, or rush chains. You will no longer recoil while charging when receiving a rush attack or rush key blast from an opponent. Damn, I wish I could talk to someone that really knows about the combat. Rush attacks. It is now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during a rush attack. I know what that is. I actually know what that is. Grand slash. Hitting an opponent that is falling from a guard slash with another grand slash will not cause them to be blown away. I know what that is for some reason. Rush key blast. You will no longer be able to perform a high-speed evasion? What? Wait a minute. That's a nerf. Why would they nerf that? Okay. Smash key blast. You will now be you will now be easier to hit when firing while moving. I don't like that. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's actually something great. Perception and super perception. A certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. After finishing the move, the time until the next action is able to be performed. What? They nerfed perception? No freaking way. I gotta highlight this. Holy crap. All right, let's continue. We already talked about super counters. Speed, impact. The timing for being able to input again after the move finishes has been made later. Okay, chase change. Damage from giant characters has been reduced when changing into them. Impact recovery? Really? That was kind of broken. A lot of people didn't know that though. When blown back from yeah, I know about this because I would actually exploit this. Skill adjustments. This is actually something I know a lot of you guys want to know about. Overall automatic avoidance skills. Wild sense. The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo. Whoa! I didn't know this. That's a huge nerf. Performing a combo, continue the combo with a Russian? What? Okay. Wild sense. Attack damage has been reduced. Kaioken's skill count consume has been reduced only for Goku Z early. Tada skill count consume. Okay. All I need is 5 seconds. Ki will be fully recovered. That's a huge. They just buffed up Super Saiyan 4 Goku. From what I'm reading, they buffed up Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's kind of cool. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to Mike Too Funny. He has a YouTube channel. Shout out to him for posting this up. Overall, this is a huge W for Sparking Zero. The patch is going to release tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I think it's tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I was complaining about the lack of content coming to for DLC Pack 1. We're only getting one costume. We're only getting 11 characters, but it's the same characters that we know about, right? Gohan, Piccolo. And no new map. But now, after seeing the adjustment pack, I honestly want this more than the DLC pack because the game is it's playable, but again, it gets boring. It gets so boring because there's nothing else to do but play rank match, and I just don't want to play rank match all the time. And now that they adjusted a lot of the stuff that a lot of us high-level players or just good players, I'm a casual good player. I'm not a high-level player. One thing I did notice that the good players and high-level players, we kind of almost complain about the same things. So like perception spammers, we complain about those things. Wild sense people that exploit that, we complain about those things. And again, yeah, that's huge because there's some players on rank that play a certain way that can piss you off. You know what I'm saying? Again, UI Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still a problem because he's just so good, but he's not much of a problem now compared to the UI Goku. UI Goku is it's insane how unbeatable he is if you don't play sweaty. If you don't play sweaty, it's GG's. It's GG's because the way UI Goku plays in this game is ridiculous. It's insane. And again, I know it's lore accurate, but again, we're playing rank. it shouldn't be lore accurate if we're playing rank. You get what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be. I want to play with the best skills. You know what I'm saying? I want to rely on my skills, and with my skills, I can beat you. Like, again, I respect everyone that just uses Gokus. Any Goku before UIs, you guys have my respect, because I run into so many Gokus and you guys scare me. I kid you not. You guys scare me. I'm not going to lie. Early, Z, and Super, you guys terrified me. When it's a base Goku, it's GG's. If it's a Super Saiyan, just regular Super Saiyan, just know you're going to be sweating. Those are the players that I have to give my respects to. And Gohans, I'm going to say this again. Gohans, especially adult Gohan, you guys have my respect. I'm just going to say it like that. That's pretty much it for the video. Drop a like, and drop a comment down below. I'm definitely going to be making content on this. I'm excited for this. This is what I've been waiting for. And yeah, I'm out here, guys. Take it easy.